Well, temperatures cooled off nicely overnight from those 90s that we saw yesterday, upper 90s in a few spots. This morning, though, you're waking up in those 50s out along the coast. Along I-5 also in those 50s, 54 in Bend, but a 39. Chilly start for those of you in Sun River. Taking a look at satellite and radar, again, we do have a lot of clear skies out there. Some smoke along Highway 58 and also working its way still Willamette Valley. So Springfield area, that's where we're really seeing some of that smoke this morning. But as we get into this afternoon, we should have a little bit stronger winds more out of the north, and that should begin to take the smoke at least out of the Willamette Valley. Not going to be the case for the communities, though, along 58. This morning, we are dealing with marine clouds right along the coast, pushing inland into the coast range. Those will push offshore once we get into this afternoon. Bigger picture of what's going on. While we do have high pressure in full control of our weather, it's located actually just to our west-northwest. It's keeping the jet stream to our north, but we do have this low pressure center still to our north, or excuse me, to our south and west. This had a big influence on our weather the past 2 days. We had winds coming in from the south. Remember, counterclockwise rotation around a low. So with those winds coming in from the south, even into the southeast, that brought in some very warm air. We had those 90s yesterday and the day before. Good news is, though, this low is beginning to break down and high pressure will gain more control of our weather. And we have, remember, clockwise flow around a high pressure system. So that means our winds will come in more from the north and west out from over the ocean. And that means temperatures will be a bit cooler. We'll see somewhat of a change today, but definitely see that change once we get into about Tuesday of this upcoming week. Here's a look at Stormcast over the next 24 hours. The biggest story is, again, that marine layer out along the coast. Everyone else looking at a lot of sunshine inland. As we stop it early this afternoon again, it's going to be a nice sunny day. Marine clouds hovering right along the coastline before they move inland this evening and overnight. Could see some patchy fog inland tomorrow morning, but otherwise we'll have a lot more sunshine out there. So along the coast this afternoon, expect your highs into those low 60s. So no more 70s, 80s, or even 90s like you saw 2 days ago down in the Coos Bay, North Bend area. For those in the Umpqua Basin, expect your temperatures, though, to still be in those 90s. Not quite as hot, though, as what we saw yesterday. In the Cascades, the foothills, expect those temperatures into the 80s, over the passes in the 70s. Again, smoke around the Oak Ridge area, West Fur area, all due to the Deception Complex fire. Central Oregon, expect your highs in those low to mid 80s tomorrow, or excuse me, today, this afternoon. And for the Willamette Valley, expect your high temperatures into the upper 80s, so about 5 degrees cooler than what we saw yesterday. Here's a look at the 7-day forecast along the coast. Not much of a change day today. Some patchy fog and also some clouds in the morning with the marine layer. Sunshine for the afternoon with highs remaining in the mid to upper 60s. For those of you in the Umpqua Basin, we're looking at those 90s today, but that's about it. We move into those 80s as we get into tomorrow and Tuesday, even low 80s there, but temperatures do try to rebound back near that 90-degree mark by the end of the week. For those in the Cascades, you're looking at the 70s today, then the 60s Monday and Tuesday, but back into the 70s by the end of the week. These are the temperatures over the passes, so for those in the foothills, at about 5 to 10 degrees onto those temperatures. And for the Willamette Valley, expect the upper 80s today. We're looking at some patchy smoke, but we'll cool off into those low 80s by Tuesday. But those temperatures do start to climb back near 90 degrees as we get into Thursday and Friday. But like I was saying last night, we already broke a record, that 90-degree record. We don't need any more 90 degrees. I want to stick with these 80s.
I never thought that 80s, low 80s, I'd be like, oh, that's a cool, cooler temperature.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Thanks for
no problem.